Explosive drama has once again erupted in the Roloff family world. This time, it's Caryn Chandler at the center of controversy, after whispers surfaced about a chilling warning she allegedly gave to Amy Roloff. What exactly was said behind closed doors, and why has it left fans buzzing with shock and concern? Rumors are swirling that Caryn delivered a threat so unsettling, it not only shook Amy but also forced Matt Roloff to take action. For years, Matt has been seen as the one trying to balance relationships within the family, but now it seems he had no choice but to confront Caryn directly. What does this confrontation mean for their relationship? Could this secret spark an even deeper rift within the Roloff family? And how might it affect the future of little people, big world? Tonight, we're breaking it all down, the chilling words, the fallout, and why this moment could change the Roloff family forever. Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. For Roloff family latest news update, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. The tension between Caryn Chandler and Amy Roloff has been brewing for years, and fans of Little People, Big World know it didn't start overnight. The two women, once friendly during Caryn's time as an employee on the Roloff Farms, found themselves on opposite ends of family and business dynamics when Caryn transitioned from staff to Matt Roloff's partner. What was once a professional relationship slowly turned into a deeply personal rivalry, especially as Caryn began stepping into a role Amy herself once held, as the partner of the Roloff patriarch and the woman at the center of family gatherings. For Amy, the change wasn't just about moving on from Matt, it was about redefining her identity in a family where she had been the matriarch for decades. Fans often point to the sale of Amy's portion of Roloff Farms to Matt as one of the most contentious flashpoints. That decision was painful for Amy, and it left her feeling as though she had no place in the land she had poured her heart into. Caryn, by contrast, seemed to embrace her new role in the farmhouse and family affairs, further deepening the emotional divide. Now, rumors of Caryn delivering an alleged threat to Amy have added fuel to the fire. What exactly could this chilling warning have been about? Some fans believe it revolves around Amy's lingering connection to the farm. Even after selling her share, Amy has frequently spoken about the land, her memories there, and her heartbreak over losing her place in the family's legacy. Could Caryn have told Amy to stay away from the farm or to stop interfering in decisions that Matt and Caryn are making for its future? Others speculate the warning wasn't about the farm at all, but about Marek, Amy's husband. Since Chris has occasionally interacted with Matt and Caryn during group events, some fans wonder whether Caryn felt territorial, not wanting Amy and Chris to complicate her life with Matt. If that's the case, the threat might have been more personal, possibly hinting at boundaries Caryn didn't want Amy to cross. Another theory centers on family loyalty. With the Roloff children divided in their relationships with Matt and Amy, some viewers think Caryn might have subtly suggested that Amy should let go of trying to maintain her influence in certain family matters. For instance, Caryn could have drawn a line about holidays, family events, or even the future inheritance of the Roloff legacy. The emotional impact on Amy has been a major topic of fan discussion. Supporters worry that Amy feels increasingly sidelined, as if she's being replaced not only in Matt's life, but in the broader Roloff story. Many say Amy's body language at family events shows discomfort, sadness, or even resignation, which fans believe may stem from Caryn asserting herself more aggressively in private conversations. Social media is buzzing with speculation about the alleged threat. Some say Caryn may have simply expressed herself bluntly and that the situation has been exaggerated. Others insist that her words carried a deeper meaning, a warning to Amy that she no longer has the power or influence she once held. Whatever the truth, this rumored moment has sparked intense debate, leaving viewers divided over whether Caryn is simply protecting her place in Matt's life or actively trying to erase Amy's role in the family's history. The drama within the Roloff family took an unexpected turn when whispers of a hidden secret began to circulate. Many fans now believe that this secret was the very reason Caryn allegedly delivered a chilling warning to Amy, and the same reason Matt finally stepped in. But what exactly could this secret be? Some point to financial disputes. With the Roloff farm long at the center of family conflict, theories suggest Caryn feared Amy might still hold sway in farm-related matters. Even though Amy sold her portion years ago, speculation swirled that she may have retained informal influence, whether through her children, her public image, or even behind-the-scenes agreements. If Caryn worried that Amy's voice could still shape the future of the farm, that could explain why tensions reached a boiling point. Others think it ran deeper, rooted in personal resentment. Caryn has been by Matt's side for years, but some fans wonder if she felt overshadowed by Amy's enduring role as the matriarch. After all, Amy remains deeply connected to her kids and grandchildren, which keeps her presence alive in Matt's orbit. Could Caryn have feared losing ground, not just in the family, but in her relationship with Matt? Another theory buzzing on social media points to Matt's choices. For years, viewers have debated whether Matt truly moved on from Amy emotionally, or if old ties still lingered. Some fans argue Caryn may have seen signs of this, sparking insecurity, suspicion, and perhaps the infamous threat that has everyone talking. The so-called secret became more than just private tension. It spilled into public family drama. Rumors claim that disagreements over inheritance, farm succession, and family loyalty may have been the real trigger behind Matt's decision to confront Caryn. To fans, this wasn't just another Roloff disagreement. It was something big enough to threaten the delicate balance within the family. On social media, reactions exploded. Viewers on Twitter, Facebook groups, and LPBW fan forums dissected every rumor, screenshot, and speculation. Some insisted Caryn was simply protecting her relationship with Matt. Others argued she may have overstepped, trying to silence Amy's voice in matters that still affect the entire family. Hashtags like #TeamAmy and #CarynExposed began trending in fan circles, fueling the fire. What's most striking is how quickly the rumor spread. A single claim about a secret spiraled into dozens of fan theories, YouTube breakdowns, and Instagram discussions. In a matter of days, the supposed secret transformed from hush speculation into one of the most talked-about storylines in the Roloff universe. Matt Roloff found himself standing at the center of a storm no one expected. For years, fans have watched him navigate the complicated balance between his ex-wife Amy and his longtime partner Caryn. But this alleged confrontation marked a turning point, one where Matt could no longer quietly smooth things over behind the scenes. The situation reportedly came to a head after whispers of Caryn's chilling warning to Amy surfaced. Matt, known for keeping the peace and avoiding direct conflict, was said to have finally reached his breaking point. The big question is, how did he confront Caryn? Some sources suggest it was a calm, measured conversation, the kind Matt is famous for. He may have sat Caryn down and explained that, despite their differences, Amy would always have a place in the Roloff family dynamic. After all, Amy is not only his ex-wife, but the mother of his children and a central figure in the family's legacy. By this account, Matt's confrontation wasn't explosive, but rather a firm reminder that lines had been crossed and respect needed to be restored. Others, however, believe this moment was far more heated. According to fan theories circulating online, Matt raised his voice for perhaps the first time in years. The confrontation may have felt like a direct defense of Amy, a stance many viewers never expected him to take against Caryn. If true, this would mark a rare instance of Matt siding with his ex-wife, a move that would no doubt shake the foundations of his relationship with Caryn. The impact on Caryn cannot be understated. For a woman who has stood by Matt for years and carved her own place in the Roloff narrative, hearing him defend Amy so strongly may have felt like a betrayal. It raises questions about whether Caryn underestimated the depth of Matt and Amy's long history, or whether she believed her role in Matt's present would always outweigh Amy's ties to his past. But perhaps the most pressing question is whether this was the first time Matt publicly stood up for Amy in opposition to Caryn. Fans have long speculated about subtle tensions, but never before has there been such a clear picture of Matt choosing Amy's side. If that's the case, this confrontation could represent a major shift, not only in the dynamic between Caryn and Amy, but also in Matt and Caryn's relationship itself. What happens next could change everything. Will Caryn see this as a wake-up call and adjust how she approaches Amy, or will resentment quietly build, creating cracks in her bond with Matt? Could this confrontation eventually lead to deeper fractures in their relationship, or even call into question their future together. For the Roloffs, nothing stays hidden for long. And with the cameras rolling and fans dissecting every move, Matt's decision to finally confront Caryn might be the spark that reignites long-buried tensions, ones that could define the next chapter of their family story. Fans of Little People, Big World wasted no time taking sides as the fallout from Caryn's alleged warning to Amy and Matt's confrontation hit social media. The Roloff fanbase is now deeply divided, some standing firmly with Amy, praising her resilience and long history with the family, while others defend Caryn, insisting that she has been unfairly villainized and that she has every right to protect her place in Matt's life. Team Amy supporters argue that Caryn's involvement has always complicated the family dynamic, especially since Amy still shares deep ties to the Roloff Farm, her children, and even Matt himself. They believe Caryn's rumored threat only reinforces the idea that she feels insecure about Amy's ongoing presence. On the other hand, Team Caryn fans see her as someone who stepped into a difficult role, weathered years of criticism, and now faces constant scrutiny no matter what she says or does. But beyond the fan wars, the bigger question looms. What does this mean for the future of the show? Caryn's role has steadily grown over the years, but with this controversy, could that role shift, or even shrink, permanently? Some speculate that TLC producers might lean into the drama, making Caryn a more central figure in the storyline. Others wonder if the tension could push her to step away from filming altogether, especially if she feels her reputation is being torn apart on national television. Then there's Amy. Many fans are asking if reconciliation is even possible between the two women. Could time heal the rift, or has Caryn's alleged warning crossed a line that Amy simply won't forgive? Their fractured relationship remains one of the most polarizing storylines in the show's history, and how it plays out could define the next chapter of Little People, Big World. Closing script sample. At the end of the day, one thing is certain. The Roloff family drama shows no signs of slowing down. Caryn's chilling warning to Amy, the secret that came to light, and Matt's decision to finally confront Caryn have all added new layers to a story that fans have followed for years. Whether this moment marks a breaking point or a turning point remains to be seen. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.